Saddle podcast. I'm Nate Jones, and alongside me, as always, is Caleb Rutherford. In this episode, we will take a look at the sports that happened last week and also take a look ahead to the sports that are coming this week.
Starting off with men's soccer this past Wednesday, the Mustangs took care of business on the road against Culver Stockton, taking down the Wildcats 3-1. The team was paced by 2 goals by Pablo Ortega Herreros and 1 from Cyprian Rocard. Then, on Saturday, the Mustangs pulled off the upset win over second-ranked Mid-American Nazarene. Ortega Herreros added his 3rd goal of the week, while Inaki Abaroa scored his first in a Mustang uniform. Chris DeFicio added his goal, while a Pioneer own goal with 4 minutes left was enough to give the Mustangs a win.
And moving over to the women's side, the Mustangs took down Culver Stockton on Wednesday. Behind 4 first-half goals, Ava D'Ambrosio scored her first of the season in just 10 minutes. Orla Humphrey and Savannah Stout would add to the goals in just 6 minutes apart, while Nadia Rodriguez scored her first goal of the year as the Mustangs held off a late-game rally by the Wildcats. The Mustangs would then fall to Mid-American Nazarene on Saturday by a score of 5-0. In cross-country, the Mustangs opened the National Catholic Invite with a 9th place finish as the men, hosted by Notre Dame in Indiana. Ryan Mitchell completed the 8K course in a time of 25:42, much faster than I would ever do it. Good for 31st. Individually, Noah Gregory was just 15 seconds behind Mitchell, ending in 35th. On the women's side, the Mustangs placed 6th, as Abby Nepper was the first NAIA competitor to cross the line in a field loaded with NCAA Division I talent. Nepper ended 29th with a time of 18:44, while Kaylin Rotzel and Kayla Overton finished just seconds behind her, each taking home 54th and 55th respectively.
Transitioning to the volleyball court, while the Mustangs completed a perfect week going 3-0 with victories over William Penn, Culver Stockton, and Mid-American Nazarene. The Mustangs dropped the first set against William Penn before rallying back to take the next 3. Mary Kate Benlagi led the way in the match with 15 kills, while Hallie Badir would add 10. It was then easy work for the team over Culver Stockton, sweeping the match in 3 sets. It was a balanced attack from the Mustangs offensively, as 3 Mustangs tallied at least 10 kills, led by Badir with 14. The Mustangs then faced their toughest test of the week, holding off Mid-American Nazarene on Saturday in 5 sets. Following a loss in the first set, the Mustangs would take the next 2, but ultimately winning the 5th set. Badir and Benlagi would each record double-digit kills, while Maddie Marcourt led the way with 25 assists.
And moving on to the golf course, the Mustangs would take home 6th at the St. Kate Fall Invite in Minnesota. 2 Mustangs would place inside the top 10, as Kiaru both placed 6th, shooting a pair of rounds at 2 over par. Gracie Murray would place 9th, shooting 1 over in round 1 and shooting 7 over in round 2. Carly Irvine would round out the Mustangs in the top 20 at 16th place. At 10 over par, shooting 3 over in round 1 and 7 over in round 2.
Coming up this week, it's a quiet week on campus as there are no home games. Both soccer teams travel to Clark for midweek matchups while hitting the road at Baker on Saturday. Women's volleyball hits the road for a matchup with Benedictine on Friday before taking on Baker in Baldwin City on Saturday. Men's golf competes Monday and Tuesday at TPC Deer Run in Illinois at the NAIA National Preview, while women's golf has a matchup with Co at Ellis Park. Don't miss out on your chance to catch Mount Mercy football in action on this homecoming week, as there's an inter-squad scrimmage at Hasek Field on Saturday. Also, be sure to tune in to the Hart Conference Network on Friday night as we honor the Mount Mercy Athletics Hall of Fame class of 25.
And thank you for tuning in to another episode of In the Saddle podcast. Make sure to follow us on all forms of social media and hit the like and subscribe button.